Hi, I'm Tina Anderson, and this is the Externship for Saddleback College. I'm at AM 8:30 today in Anaheim. I spent the morning actually with Roger Lodge up at KTLA. He does the morning show, but for the rest of the day I'll be here so I can learn more about what it's like to program and operate a sports talk station.
I have a concept called reason to be, and I think everybody's worked somewhere where you kind of wonder why somebody's there. I mean, I kind of figured out when I was first starting work that you needed to have a reason to be there, like they needed to have you. So you figure the more you're good at and the more you know and the more you can handle for them, the more useful you would be, because you look at it from the employer side of it, and you know, if I have somebody that can do production and can be on the air and can handle remotes and all that, you know, they fill out the logs correctly, they don't screw up a lot, that obviously has more value than somebody that's a goof up and doesn't show up some days. So while I thought I was going to start out and be a wacky DJ, I also figured out that they had equipment problems at the station and learned how to fix that and kept things up, and then annoyed the once a week guy because why is this kid doing my job? But he eventually became my mentor and taught me a lot of stuff, and a lot of the things that might sound like a good idea but actually turned into a bad idea because he had a bad experience with it, and then you learn all of that. So you can't learn everything from a book sometimes, because that's where the experience part comes in. Because you're often looking for somebody that can do, this is kind of part of the job. That like the on-air might be part of the job. There's on-air things, but like with sports here, you have to do a lot of research. You have to find information. They have to be able to, news hound. That's.
Yeah. I'll be in there in a second. Derek's coming in. I have to have Paul over here on one of the boards. But we'll hit it on time. I bet. Okay. Probably.
Or is the game's probably easier because I just need to turn them up, right?
Yeah. And let me get that set up.
Just run the open.
This is great. Here we go. This is what happens with radio. Someone didn't make it in time. Paul's getting pulled in.
All right, I'm rolling it right now. And all you got to do is hit this right here.
Testing 1 2 1 2
Exactly
1 2 1 2.
at one.
Good.
Okay.
Good.
I'm already rolling, so. Well, I would pot them down first.
Right.
I'd pot them down, and then hit that at exactly at 1, and you're ready to go.
All right.
Sorry, Paul.
It's okay. It's perfect for us.
Baseball Radio Network.
Let's get things underway in a successful way today here at Memorial Stadium in Baltimore as Eddie Hill steps in against the Baltimore right-hander Milt Pappas. The weather picture today is a partly cloudy day. We have a terrific wind blowing in from the left field corner toward right. The wind up the first pitch of the season, and it's a strike right down the middle.
The Angels 1 out away from their first championship ever. Porter at the plate. He waits. The pitch from Preston. Fly ball center field. Erstad says he's got it. Erstad makes the catch.
Thanks, Paul. I'm exhausted.
Is what it looks like. But the concepts are basically all the same. You're going to have a library, you're going to have a playlist, which is the log. So you have log runs down this is on one audio spigot, and then this is kind of the wild tracks. Button panel comes on another pot.
Wow.
The ye old profanity delay that we all live for.
Where is that?
That's that bottom unit, the Eventide.
Is that right there?
Yeah, with the 20 seconds.
Oh.
Bamboozle 2010, March 27th and 28th, the festival grounds at Angel.
When I get out and about and talk to college kids about, or high school kids about this field, about becoming involved in this field, radio, television, the entertainment business, especially nowadays, I tell everybody, the more different things you can bring to the table, the better. I was just a guy to talk on the radio. Okay, I don't think I'd be all that valuable to the station. But I'm a guy that can talk on the radio, I can produce on the fly, I can write. There are a lot of different parts of the business. And the better you can do multiple things, the better. And that makes you more valuable to someone in the workplace that is looking to bring in someone like you. So my advice would be write. Start writing and start writing now. Learn how to produce. Get on camera. I used to take a video camera. You can get out and do it over and over and over again. The first job I ever had back at E! Entertainment back in the day, I was hosting a show called Talk Soup. But I had been out on the streets of Hollywood with my friends and a camera, and they were, interviewing fans about particular topics. When I got on TV for the first time, I had done it so many times practicing that it really wasn't that big of a deal to me. Repetition. Do it over and over and over again. If you want to write, start writing now. Make up a little show. You can be on the internet doing a podcast. There's a million different ways to get active and start the process, even way before you go out and try to get a job somewhere.
Main goal was to be on the air. You get that little too. You get the little niche in you when you first start in the business. You want to be on the air. You want to be on the air. You want to play your own music.
Right.
Even though that's not the case.
Exactly.
You can't just go in there and play whatever you want. But that was my main goal. But as I started going to different departments, I learned more about the business, the backbone of the business, and I pretty much just like being within the business.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Even though people have their main goal, some people want to be sports announcers, which is, I think, all the students currently in broadcasting, they want to be announcers. My advice to them is to keep an open mind, and be patient. It's not that easy, but it's not impossible either. It takes time. You will get to your goal, but don't be disappointed when it's taken away all of a sudden, because that's the way the business is.
Right.
But just be patient and be persistent. I think the perfect individual will be a team player, not scared to get their hands dirty. I can't stand hearing, "Well, I'm on the air. I'm not going to help you with the PA." Forget about it. You know what I mean?
Right.
I lost my way during high school time, during my high school years. Had a rough kind of family situation, got in wrong crowd, wrong things, kind of made my way through high school, and don't remember much of that, but I got through it.
I'm sure you're not the only one that has that story, so.
But I had a great mentor at the time, and we had a discussion one day as I was trying to kind of get my life on track, because I really didn't have a lot going for me. I was riding around on a bicycle working at Ralph's, which is okay, but I was hoping to do some more things. And he said, "Hey, you know what? This is your life. It's not a dress rehearsal. You can do whatever you want if you're willing to do the footwork." So that was kind of like, really, it was a divine light bulb moment for me. And so I'd always enjoyed sports. I was a huge sports fan, but I was always drawn to the broadcasting part of it, and even more so the reporting aspect. I always kind of wondered what it was like to be at the games, in the locker rooms, to talk to the athletes, to be a part of that, to be able to cover it. What makes them tick? What do they really like? What's it like behind the curtain? So that was the allure for me, and just the profession. And I had always felt kind of drawn to the radio part of it.